Hello friends. So in this lecture we will discuss about introduction and somewhat history about bioinformatics. So it is told by Tesland in 2003, if you cannot do bioinformatics you cannot do biology. So this is very important according to study of biology. So bioinformatics is the science of developing algorithms and analyze the biological information in computer database to accelerate and enhance biological research. तर याला जर आपण मराठीत समजण्याचा प्रयत्न केला तर काय की अल्गोरिदम डेव्हलप करून बायोलॉजिकल इन्फॉर्मेशन किंवा बायोलॉजिकल माहिती कम्प्युटरच्या साहाय्याने कम्प्युटरच्या मदतीनं रिसर्चमध्ये ॲक्झलरेट करणं किंवा त्याच्या ॲनालायसिसमध्ये त्याच्या स्टोरेजमध्ये शेअरिंगमध्ये स्पीड आणणं. कारण कम्प्युटरची खासियत काय की कम्प्युटर अचूक माहिती देतो आणि फास्ट देतो. सो बायोइन्फॉर्मॅटिक्समध्ये अल्गोरिदम डेव्हलप करून बायोलॉजिकल माहिती बायोलॉजिकल इन्फॉर्मेशन स्टोअर करणे ॲनालाइज करणे शेअर करणे हे बायोइन्फॉर्मॅटिक्सचं एम आहे किंवा धिस इज द बायोइन्फॉर्मॅटिक्स. आता बायोइन्फॉर्मॅटिक्स बायोलॉजी आणि इन्फॉर्मॅटिक्स सो त्याच्यामुळे ही काय इंटरडिसिप्लिनरी फील्ड आहे म्हणजे दोन फील्ड मिळून तयार झालेली फील्ड. सो धिस इंटरडिसिप्लिनरी फील्ड मेनली इन्व्हॉल्व्स सब्जेक्ट्स ऑफ बायोफिजिक्स बायोकेमिस्ट्री स्ट्रक्चरल बायोलॉजी इन्फॉर्मॅटिक्स फार्मॅकोजिनोमिक्स मायक्रोबायोलॉजी जेनेटिक्स बायोटेक्नॉलॉजी मॉलिक्युलर बायोलॉजी कम्प्युटर सायन्स मॅथमॅटिक्स अँड स्टॅटिस्टिक्स. सो बायोलॉजीचे आणि कम्प्युटर अल्गोरिदम डेव्हलप करण्यासाठी जे स्टॅटिस्टिकल आणि मॅथमॅटिकल टूल्स लागतात किंवा फॉर्म्युलाज लागतात. सो हे एवढे सब्जेक्ट मिळून बायो इन्फॉर्मॅटिक्स तयार होते किंवा बायोइन्फॉर्मॅटिक्स स्टडी केले जाते. इट कॅन देअरफॉर बी समराइज ॲज अ टेक्निक applied using computer science to solve problems in biology which is applicable for betterment of mankind. सो आता या सगळ्यांचं एक आपण रफ डेफिनेशन केली तर आपल्याला असं म्हणता येईल की मानवाच्या कल्याणासाठी कम्प्युटरच्या मदतीनं बायोलॉजीचे प्रॉब्लेम्स सॉल्व करणे याला आपण बायो इन्फॉर्मॅटिक्स असं म्हणू शकतो. तर धिस इज वॉट इंट्रोडक्टरी डेफिनेशन ऑफ बायो इन्फॉर्मॅटिक्स. तर याच्यामध्ये जर आपण थोडी हिस्ट्री बघितली तर इट वॉज इन 1960 वेन फर्स्ट टाइम प्रोटीन सिक्वेन्स वॉज मॅनेज्ड using high level computer language was done by Margaret. She collect all known protein sequence in the book Atlas of Computer Sequence and Protein Sequence and Structure, which got published in 1965. And she and her colleague pioneered the computer-based application Protein Information Resource, that is PIR, a protein database in around 1983. It is come to know that. So after 1965, it is got referred in 1983. The father and mother of bioinformatics, Dr. Margaret Dayoff, was an American biophysicist and a pioneer in field of bioinformatics. She engineered applications of mathematics and computer methods to the field of biochemistry. So my friends or dear students, we are very proud to say that the father of bioinformatics is an renowned biophysicist from America. So she engineered applications of mathematics and computational methods to the field of biochemistry. She dedicated her career to applying computational methods to support advance in biology and medicine. Most notable, the creation of protein and nucleic acid database and tools to retrieve information from databases. She originated one of the first substitution matrix point accepted mutation. The one letter code used for amino acid was developed by her in order to reduce the size of data files used to describe amino acid sequences in an age of punch card computing. So as we know that in nucleic acid sequence, the genetic code defined by genetic code on table, which stands for triplicate of nucleotide. म्हणजे 3 न्यूक्लियोटाइड मिळून एक जेनेटिक कोड बनतो, आपल्याला माहीत आहे. म्हणजे जर 30 न्यूक्लियोटाइडची DNA सिक्वेन्स असेल तर त्यापासून बनणारी अमिनो ॲसिड सिक्वेन्स ही 10 अमिनो ॲसिडची असते, कारण 3 न्यूक्लियोटाइडसाठी एक अमिनो ॲसिड कोड केला जातो. सो याच्यामुळं काय होतं आहे, जे DNA मध्ये खूप लॉंग फॉर्ममध्ये सिक्वेन्स होती ती आपण प्रोटीन सिक्वेन्समध्ये किंवा अमिनो ॲसिड सिक्वेन्समध्ये कमी लेंथची सिक्वेन्स आपल्याला तिथं इम्प्लिमेंट करता येईल. One of De Hoff's most important contribution to bioinformatics was her Atlas of Protein Sequence and Structure, a book written by her reporting all known protein sequences. At that time 65 protein sequences were reported in that book that she published in 1965. This led to Protein Information Resource Database of Protein Sequence, the first online database system that could be accessed by telephone line and available for interrogation by remote computers. The book has since been cited nearly by 4,500 times. So cited by means it is referred by 4,500 times. So the term bioinformatics first was used in 1970 to refer the study of information process in biological system by Pauline Hogweck and Ben Hasper. So these are the two pioneering scientists who defined first the word bioinformatics. So this is what very historical aspect. Then there are some landmark in development of this field, that is bioinformatics, that are as follow. That is in 1965 Margaret wrote a book, Atlas of Protein Sequence. In 1970 Needleman Wunsch, Algorithm Development, and then after 1977 DNA sequencing and software to analyze it. So after 4 years in 1981 Smith-Waterman algorithm developed. Then in same year 1981 the concept of sequence motif has been developed. Then in 82 GenBank released with 3 made public access. Then in same year 1982 phase lambda genome sequence was sequenced. In 1983 sequence database searching algorithm. In 1985 FastP and FastN, fast protein similarity searching, was developed. In 1988 NCBI, that is National Center for Biotechnology Information, created at NIH, that is National Institute of Health America, and NLM, National Library for Medicine. So in 1988, EBM, Network of Database Distribution. So EBM is European Molecular Biology, uh, that is contributing network for database distribution. In 1990, BLAST, that is fast sequence similarity searching the tool, was developed. Then in 1991, EST, Express Sequence Sequencing, was done. In 1993, Sanger Center, UK, was established. In 1994, EMBL, European Bioinformatics Institute, Hexton, United Kingdom, was designed. Then in 1995, first bacterial genome completely sequenced. In 1996, yeast genome completely sequenced. In 1997, PSI BLAST is developed. In 1998, worm, that is a multicellular organism, genome completely sequenced. And in 1999, fly genome completely sequenced. So these are the landmarks in history of bioinformatics, providing importance in development and growth of bioinformatics, which is made publicly available to different databases. So what are the databases and how they are designed, that we will discuss in upcoming lectures. So this is what about introduction to bioinformatics and historical aspects. So thank you. So this is most of the informative lecture. Then also, if you have any doubts, any queries regarding any of the word during this lecture, कुठलाही एखादा कन्सेप्ट किंवा शब्द तुम्हाला अनोळखी वाटत असेल तर प्लीज राईट इन अ टेक्स्ट. Please, whenever I will see that comment, I will reply to your